Good morning, 1301 students. I thought I would create a little video for you all to help you understand how to navigate. I understand that some of you may not have ever taken an asynchronous class, so I'm going to try to help you a little bit along the way. So what you're seeing right now is the student view in Canvas, so hopefully this is what you all are seeing. And on the left-hand side, there's very helpful information, really what you're going to need in order to be successful in the class, okay? So first of all, I will be making announcements here, usually weekly, and so be sure to read that because that'll give you quite a bit of feedback. There's also the course syllabus, which I encourage you to look through, and the course syllabus, which hopefully you did and because you took the syllabus quiz. But in the information, this also tells you, how you're going to be evaluated, the late work policy, that's very important. And also, this kind of breaks down the entire schedule, like what you're expected to do, the modules you're expected to do, and things like that. So I encourage you to really take a look at that, and really get to know that. Now the modules are really how you're going to navigate. So I'm going to go ahead and click on modules. And very importantly, I had a couple questions already about the ebook. So you should be able to see this as I put it at the very top of the modules. So you should be able to click on your book here. And this is where you're going to get information for your primary sources. I also encourage you to read those pages, especially in the intro, because the intro, I do pull some of the questions from the intro, the first 2, 3, 4 questions of every quiz from the intro in the chapter. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is what the book looks like. You can see it's an ebook and you can jump to the different page numbers. So if you know that a particular chapter and you know from your syllabus starts, you can jump to that chapter. So if we look at Contact and Conquest, the first chapter that you all need to look at, this is the intro. This gives you like a background on it, so I highly encourage you to read that. They're very short. They're only, at the most 10 pages, but, sometimes 7 pages. So read through that. There's highlighting tools in here and things of that nature. So you should be able to, get into all of that. But you'll notice there's also some primary sources and I want to also highlight that before each one of the primary sources, there's something called an introduction to the document. And I really encourage you to read that because that's going to give you a lot of context and understanding of the document. And that's going to help you answer some of those primary source document questions. So that's the book. And again, I encourage you to read ahead, and you need to do that obviously for the quizzes, but it'll really give you a better understanding. Okay, so now we're back to the modules, and hopefully you've already gone through the course orientation, and you've gone through the course overview, done the syllabus quiz and the icebreaker, and now we're moving to our actual content this week. So if you take a look at the overview, this kind of tells you what we're going to be covering and what you need to read over here, and the due dates, the assignments that you're going to have. So when you go to the next option, now there's some videos here that I recommend. And what I've done is I've recorded all of my lectures. And so, this is the Contact and Conquest. And if you just click on the PowerPoint here, you can actually follow along with it. And so, you can see that this is what your discussion question is going to be. So before you even watch it, you can look at the discussion question because that's what the discussion question is going to be about. Okay, so over here, you can see this is your discussion question. And I want to point out on the discussion question that it is asking you to do an initial response by Friday. And after you respond, you're going to be able to see your classmates' responses. And then you need to respond to a classmate by Sunday. So that's going to be consistent. Always a discussion question due by Friday based on the content, and a response to your classmates by Sunday. And all of that is part of the rubric. And so if you click on these little 3 dots right here, you show the rubric, you can see how you're going to be graded. Okay, and so, just turning it on time, you get good marks on that. But, full quality response. Are you answering it fully? And then to your classmate, I need more than just oh, that's so cool, or I agree response. I need something to advance the argument or advance the discussion. So, point out something they've said. If you are having this conversation with somebody and they explain this to you, would your response elicit more discussion? Maybe that's kind of like what I'm looking for on that. And so, anyway, so that's what you do there with that. We go back to the modules. Let's take a look, and you've got the quizzes each week. And then, of course, you've got the primary source analysis, which I don't know if you can see this yet. Oh, you can just see it's locked until then. But again, you can see, I do give quite a detailed rubric on everything. And when it comes closer to the primary source assignment, the week, I will actually probably make you a video to help you understand that primary source to give you kind of a better background on that. But anyway, I thought I would make that this video to kind of help guide you with the first module, and hopefully that helps a lot of you. But feel free to reach out to me through email. I can meet with you through Zoom. We can arrange a time that works too. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good week and good luck on everything.